So I remember an experience I had some time ago. I went to a salon to get my hair done, and you know the way when you come to a salon, there are a lot of women there are a lot of ladies there, especially salons where there are apprentices or where they have staff. So there was this woman there. She stood out because she came with a child. So there were other ladies there as well. So this particular day, I was making my hair, and then I think I had biscuits at the salon. I'm trying to recollect because it's been a while. Something just triggered this particular memory. So I had biscuits at the salon, and then when I was eating, this child, it was a boy child of like let me say almost 4 years or so. Let me say a child of 4 years. I don't really know how to check children's ages, but that's like what I feel. That's how old I feel the child should be. So this child came, like he stood in front of me while I was eating, and he was watching me. So I had to, that's not a problem because I love kids, right? I love kids. So I shared my biscuit with him. So he would eat, go and come back. He would eat, go and come back, and then we'll continue eating the biscuit. Like we're sharing the biscuits until we're done eating. I'll continue making he was just playing around. You know how bubbly children can be. And then another lady there, another woman there began to eat this pear, avocado pear. The baby also ran to her and stood in front of her, and like he literally was like, "Auntie," he did his hand like this, "Auntie," you get? And then the woman shared her pear the way she cut it into parts. She gave the baby one, so the baby started eating it and walked away from her. So the mother was like, don't mind this, my baby. Oh, this boy eats. That's how he will not allow me to rest. Anything you bring, he will say, give me. Anything you bring, he say, give me. He eats a lot. Seriously, I was not expecting that response, because I remember those days when we were growing up. My mama will whoop you. Let me not use the word. Like she will whoop you. How dare you collect things from strangers you don't, not once, twice at one particular place, and you as the mother, what you are saying is, don't mind this, my baby. This boy eats a lot. Anything he eats, anything he sees, he eats it. Yes, he can eat a lot. Yes, he may want to eat everything you eat. You are the mother, not outside with strangers. You guys, see, when we're growing up, see, if somebody gave you some, first of all, you not collect things from strangers. Not to mention that it is edible, something eatable, like edible something from strangers. You will not dare. Secondly, even if it's someone you know, let me say it's a relative that bought something, or someone came to visit us, someone like a relative came to the house to visit us, whatever the best person bought, you keep it and wait until mommy approves of it. Sometimes mommy will have to ask that this person bought something like this, so this person bought something like this, so and of course my dad will always be like, my dad is always like, what did your mother say, what did your mommy say? So it's only when my parents approve of it that you eat. Sometimes someone may give you something, and my mom, her spirit may not accept it, or they may be, because then she was the mommy now, she knew better, she was wiser. Sometimes she will have to throw it away. I tell you the honest truth, it's not everything that was given to us when we were growing up that we ate. Sometimes my mommy throws it away. So, but for you to go outside and collect something eatable from a stranger,
even if someone gives you something, even as a child, like a relative gives you something as a child, someone you know, you will take it. Being that it's somebody you know, you collect, like my auntie or something, my aunt or my uncle, you will collect it. You will go and show mommy, because we spent most of our childhood with my mom. My dad was a traveler. You will go and show my mother. You will take it to my mother, so that she will collect it and hold it and say, "Nay, did you say thank you? Did you say thank you to your uncle? Did you say thank you to your aunt?" You understand? She'll collect it and hold it. You have no say. She wants you to eat it. She will give you. You eat. If she doesn't want you to eat, you dare not throw tantrums there. That's how anybody that is eating, your child will come and stand in front of the person, and you will say, "This my child eats a lot." It's not that. Assuming it was just one person, that's okay. But and then he just says, "Auntie, give me." And then he took it and ran away. No, thank you. You could not even call him back. Come and say thank you to auntie that gave you this thing. Hey, if it was my mother when we were growing up, she will beat you when you say you dey see colored stars. Like, what is society? That's how, see, a lot of things that are actually happening in the society actually started from the home. It started from home training. Don't get me wrong, go train your child however you want to train your child. Listen, this is not just for a child's training. It's for security reasons. Security and safety. The days are evil. That time when we were approaching a festive season like this, my mom will sit all of us down, even my dad. I say, we are entering Mba month. If you see somebody on the road offering you something to eat, don't collect. If a stranger is calling you while you are going to school, coming back from school, run. Yes, we don't answer strangers. You don't greet a stranger you don't know. You don't allow a stranger to touch you outside. You don't collect anything from a stranger. Even if you know me and you meet me outside as a child, you give us something, I may collect because I know you. First of all, most of the time you will say no. You say no. You don't even, because you don't know my mom, and that's her eye signs. She will use and warn you. You guys, I was like, what's the word to use? Is it flabbergasted? And I was disappointed because parenting requires attention. It requires a lot of intentionality. You have to be intentional about your kids. That's what will influence whom they become. Yes, at least not really totally influence whom they become, but at least your mode of parenting plays major role in your children's future. Whether you like it or not, that's actually true. The family is the basic unit of the society. So please, parents, stop doing this. Stop doing that. Tiny things, little things you think does not matter in a child's growth and upbringing, but which can actually go a long way in influencing the person either positively or negatively in the future. Please be intentional about your child's upbringing. Instill morals in your kids. It's not growing up. There are some things when parents did that I was like, they are tying us up, they are caging you. You don't do this, you don't do that, you don't greet this one, you don't go this place, you don't go that place, you don't go to that place. But like, having gotten to this stage, I'm actually quite thankful. You understand? When people see your child outside, they'll be like, whose child is this? Comportment, composure, wisdom, like the way you speak, the manner of approach, like in all your action is like a reflection of that upbringing that you had. So your children are actually a reflection of you outside. You get? Your children, they will say, whose child is this? You get? So please, let us do better. Let us do better, parents. A lot are happening in the society that are as a result of what kids were not told, what kids were not trained up with. You understand? Morals that were not instilled into kids when they were growing up, and those kids are now out there in society as adults misbehaving. So let's do better. This may look like something very simple, but it was very significant for me because you don't collect things from strangers twice. For me, just collect it and start eating without asking me as your mother. Sit the child down and talk to the child. How do you do this? How do you do that? Why did you do this? Look at what you are supposed to do. Because if this child was actually being told these things at home or taught these things at home, he wouldn't do it. For the sake of your child, the days are evil. Security and safety. Security and safety. There's kidnapping, there's a lot, child molestation, there's child trafficking going on out there. These are avenues. Things like this are ways people can get to your kids. Protect your children. Alright, that's all I have today. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye.